RadioOnFire.com, Shot97.com. I go by the name of Diamond K. Thank you for joining me. I'm here with Pebbles, and I'm here daily giving my opinion on breaking news and many other topics. Now, I brought you in because you have opinions on Jamal Bryant involvement in Ferguson protests. He was one of there were two reverends that were arrested among 50 people in Ferguson in the last few days with the protests. So tension is at an all-time high in Ferguson. Still over the Michael Brown killing by the police officer. Now they've been clashing with protesters and all that good stuff. So of course the man who has had his own share of controversy decides, and a very well-known pastor for those outside of the Baltimore area, a very well-known pastor named Jamal Bryant is who we're talking about now. He was arrested. With the, now his take is that they were trying to do a peaceful demonstration, okay, and they wanted to pray with the police chief. Now, did he ask for prayer? I don't think he did.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think they were forcing prayer upon him. Now, what are your thoughts on this whole debacle?
See, when I first heard it, this is what I said. I didn't even read anything. I didn't watch the news. I look on Facebook and it's a meme created that says, "Free Pastor Pastor Bryant." I thought it was funny, so I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean free Pastor Bryant? So then I start my search. Okay.
Behind on his child support.
Let me not go there because we're going to talk about this. But I'm like, well, why is he in Ferguson? First of all, you're arrested in Ferguson.
What is your problem with him going to Ferguson?
What?
He is a pastor.
Yeah, but he can pastor, he can rally, he can pray for the police department here. He can do a lot of things here.
Pray for the police department in the city where he lives.
In the city, he can do Baltimore County. He can just focus on Maryland. Baltimore City alone has a high crime rate. I don't care how they say it's lower now. No, it's high. Okay, focus on some things that's going on here. At the moment, 3-year-old Mackenzie's killer is still out there. But you're in Ferguson rallying for something that other people are already there. And then what really pissed me off is that he compared himself to Martin Luther King. Don't compare yourself to that man. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, we said this. You said that he should not compare himself to Martin Luther King. Why not?
No.
Why not?
He does not.
Is Jamal Bryant a Baptist minister, pastor? Yes. They both were Baptists, okay? They both had affairs on their wives. He can compare himself to Martin Luther King if he wants to.
Okay. On that level.
And they're both humans, okay?
On that level.
And that's no disrespect to Dr. King.
That level that Mr. Diamond K just spoke of, he can compare himself on that level. But once again, as I said, and people weren't agreeing with me, but a lot did. Clean your own backyard before you go try to clean somebody else's backyard. We have enough things going on in Baltimore City. You don't have to worry about Ferguson. They got it. They're going to hold it down.
Now, here's the thing, okay? I understand what you're saying. A lot of people say that. America is guilt. That's how America rolls. Putting ourselves in other people's business when things in America are not right. This is just a smaller version of that. Jamal Bryant going there. This was publicity. Now that's cool. He could have went down on, Martin Luther King Boulevard and did a protest.
No, go up in Park Heights.
Or Park Heights. These are all places in Baltimore, but that would not have gotten him the attention that it got him, going to Ferguson. I think they went to Ferguson to get arrested.
I'm sure he did because he's a media whore.
I think, whoa, easy.
Yes.
Easy.
No, wait a minute.
There's a fine line between being a media whore and getting publicity.
Hey, well, he crossed it because that's all he want. When I brought up, like, why is he in Ferguson? One of his members of his congregation says to me, well, he set up the communication with the police department in the community. When did he do that? Just right before he went to Ferguson. He didn't. It's not like he's been doing. I mean, then they're like, oh, he do things for the community. He does this. He does that.
Supporters of Jamal Bryant.
But that's all that says this. This is what I'm saying. Work on what's going on in Baltimore. I see a lot of things, and I try to help where I can. Baltimore City, we don't have the rec centers for the kids. Try to work on that. See if you can get your wonderful mayor. Okay, because I didn't vote in office. Somebody else voted for her. But try to see what's going on with the rec centers and get those kids to do. Maybe it won't be so much crime if they have something else to do. They need something else to do. Period.
This is a national story. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with Pastor Jamal Bryant going there. I think that he does things here. So I'm not sure exactly what he does here as far as
being the congregation.
He does that, but I'm saying as far as being an activist. And maybe one of his jump offs is who was coming at you on social media.
Maybe she has a child by him. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
But just so you know, Pastor Jamal Bryant said that he will be back in Ferguson next weekend for a town hall meeting. So there you have it. He's not done.
Yeah, let's do a town hall meeting in Baltimore. Let's discuss some things that I just don't get it.
Yeah,
people love to travel to another state to deal with their issues, another city, and you have issues here. That's all I'm saying. Work on with home.
But
how can you take care of your home?
But does that mean that he can't go on a national front and do something there as well? This could be the start. Maybe he's starting to increase awareness, and this is part of that. No.
He likes the publicity.
Sure, everybody does.
That's it. That's all he wants. Like I said, he's a media whore.
Wow. So you don't go to his.
No, and you know what? One of his members posted a indirect post to the people who didn't agree with him going.
Yeah.
And she said half the people that's talking about him didn't never heard him preach. I did, and I didn't like it.
Have you been to a church before?
Yes, I visited.
Okay.
As supporting a friend of mine. I didn't like it. And anyone who's listening,
it's to the people that don't know, it's what I call a trendy church. It's like it's like the who's who church. You know what I mean?
Yes, everybody thinks that's the place to go. They feel like, oh, you go to New Psalm, that you did. No, I don't think so. But I did go, and I didn't get it, and I couldn't vibe with the pastor. Period. Now, if you go to church, you understand what I'm saying.
What did you do when this happened? That's the collection plate.
What? Well, come on! I still give my offering. Okay, I gave an offering. Yes, I don't visit anyone's church and not give an offering. Okay.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you go to a church, when I was trying to find me a church home and I was visiting churches, if I couldn't get what I'm supposed to get from the pastor, then I can't go there. I need to go where I can receive the Lord's word. And that wasn't it for me. It might be for everybody else, but it wasn't it for me.
Tell me this, and I guess we'll end on this, but when you attended New Psalmist Church, which is Pastor Jamal Bryant's church, was this before or after the controversy with him and one of the,
it was before.
Members of the church?
They was up, what is that?
This was at the old location.
Yeah, that was at the old location.
Okay.
So maybe he's gotten better since he's slept with the congregation.
Okay. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So, but
I don't know.
Definitely. But I don't want to take away from the importance of the Mike Brown situation and all of the Mike Browns around the country.
Yes, nationwide.
And there are many stories that don't get a chance to be told or get national coverage. And I definitely have to show some respect to the folks that are in Ferguson that are keeping this thing alive, because a lot of times you have situations where there are some type of wrong, and then it just kind of goes by the wayside with the news cycle. But they have kept this thing going, and they definitely deserve respect for everybody that's been involved in that. But these are our thoughts. Let us know what you're thinking in the comment section or social media. Social media. How do you roll on social media? What are your handles? It's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming.
Oh no! I'm just giving out Twitter. Okay. You can do tweets by Pebbles on Twitter, and you know what? Pebbles _page on Instagram.
There you have it. Of course, on Instagram and Twitter, I'm at the Diamond K Show. The Aaliyah fans. Let me tell you something about Aaliyah fans.
Oh no!
The Aaliyah fans, every now and then, they get upset with me. So they come at me every now and then. You know what I mean? They may go to a picture of one of my nieces or nephews and be like, say something crazy. Yeah.
My gosh! Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
I think it's kind of funny, but. I love Aaliyah. I do. And she has 3 songs that I really like.
What are they?
At Your Best.
Mm-hmm. 1 in a million, I'm sure.
1 in a million. And If Your Girl Only Knew. I like those 3 songs.
I bet.
Now, but let me say this. Okay, so the Aaliyah movie's coming. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, me too.
The family's mad. I'm still going to watch it. and my thoughts haven't changed. I think they should be happy that she's being remembered because, like I said, so many times things happen and then people, it just like life moves on. So
right.
I think it's good that she's being remembered. The family's, of course, mad because they want to tell the story the way they want to tell the story.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Aaliyah was the best singer and dancer ever.
Well, I think they want to tell their side, and
yeah.
They don't want. See, families. We know one side, and you don't know the other side.
Right.
So maybe they should have been able to tell the side that they knew, because the other people gonna get a different side.
It's gonna be biased. You can't. I can't. My mother can't tell and just do my movie. It's got to. You need a an outside person because
that's what I'm saying. Combined it. If they did, I don't know how they did it. I'm just waiting to see the movie.
Yeah, well, we'll check that out. We'll have to do a review on that. So, all right. Well, definitely. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.